Hello, everyone. Um, welcome to the VRA Cup Series for Mart 350 at Sonoma Raceway. Um, they just started pacing, and I do not know where everyone else is. So I guess for now I can commentate until they get get here. As it will be green this time by for them. As they're getting ready to go as they're getting ready to go green, this broadcast is presented by RoadRacing.com, including proposed captionings. Just click on the CC button on your screen, and you can hear what we're saying in real time. And as they're going into the Geico restart zone, and we are green, as AJ gets a good start right behind of Dyno. Okay, sorry, I'm getting up quick here. And the six, get Alexia goes off course. They're already through. Oh, and Dyno gets some airtime, and he goes up in the air, already into the grass. This was not the start of the race that he expected, as AJ will hold the lead. Let me nick on the inside. As it's a battle for first or second. Here comes Lippman Nick as he will take first. Oh, and AJ gets some airtime. Nearly flips over. Nearly hits the cone. They're 3-4 wide on a road course, and they're already making contact. Lippman Nick will hold the lead. Let's see how they do here in turn 11. AJ hits the wall and hits Dyno. It's now on lap 3. Sorry, 2. And the 29 and 26 gets a warning for wall tapping. That's going to be a really tough break for them. And Tawa goes into the grass back there. Only 2 tires though. I think Angela hit the wall. And Lippman Nick goes into the wall and makes contact with the 8. Tawa gets a little bit of airtime there. Oh, and AJ and Tawa makes contact. Tawa nearly spinning AJ. Oh, and they both get slowed down. Tawa pushes AJ and himself slow down, and AJ gets some airtime. 3 wide. Excuse me, 4 wide, and AJ and Galexa are on the wall. As the AN45 gets a warning for forcing drivers off the track, that's not going to be good for them. It's now lap 3 out of 44. Here, let's go and take a look at the other drivers on the track right now. And it's a battle for 10th and 11th with Hobbs and Jellyfield. Couple of drivers nearly hitting the slow cone there. Yeah, there's also a thing. The drivers keep on hitting like the curves and they keep getting bumps. Oh, and they're three wide. A couple people being forced into the grass, and as Daniel gets slowed down, Piles breaks as Antelope, and Talbot sends Piles into the wall with AJ. Three wide. They're still making contact. And Piles just brake checked by the 8. Three wide out of 2011. And Antelope and AJ are making contact. Oh, and they're all four in the grass. I don't think nothing happens. He's out of the way though. Ooh, and Piles get hit with slowdown. Two cars in the grass, still making contact. Now they have it. See a couple of drivers hitting see a lot of people hitting the grass, hitting the wall here. Dono is swerving out on the track. And I think he hit the slowdown cone. Yes, he does. Nearly making contact with Hobbs. Here he comes trying to pass Dino. Contact nearly misses the cone. Oh, and the 24 and 26 get slowed down. Oh, and 24 pushes, bumps and runs Dino. But I don't think that's going to work as he's right next to him, side by side. Never mind. And then Lipman Nick side by side battle for first and second. Lipman Nick passes then, and then sorry about that. Oh, Mint goes way wide. He's trying to make a move. Oh shoot! Sorry about that. He's trying to make a move on Lipman Nick. Lipman Nick hits a slow down, giving Nin the lead back. Also, I do want to apologize if the screen keeps on glitching. There's something might be the spectator menu might be messed up a little bit. Nin starting to pull away from Lipman Nick, but does Lipman Nick have enough power to catch him up? Lap 6. All right, let's go and take a look at the back. Everyone's being spread out so far. And AJ goes into the grass, 2 tires. Antelope bumps the 43 out of the way, and they both hit the wall. Jellyfin and Haas nearly misses the cone. As AJ makes contact with Antelope. The 24 moves Antelope out of the way. They're both side by side. Not anymore. Oh, and Antelope hits the wall.
God, I'm finally here.
Yeah, hey. Um, I started the broadcast in case you weren't gonna make it.
Oh,
Actually,
you started it?
um, actually, yeah. Here, hold on.
Uh,
Put a 912.
Hello, we are
Um,
back with the stream. Apologies for the delay on my part, as had I was stuck in traffic.
yeah, that sucks.
Are we live?
Yes.
Yep. Until
Awesome.
until
Okay.
I just hit the wall, like at 2011.
Okay, so 9 laps completed so far. Nint has led all but 2 of them. No, 8 laps have been completed. Nint has led 6 of them. Nick has led 2 of them. But Galaxo's made his way up to second.
Mm-hmm.
And our leader
They both they
Sonoma
both hit the wall.
currently doing really well at the start of the season. Still doing incredibly well, leading the race currently 3 seconds ahead of Galaxo. He's once again he's a Cup Series rookie and a Finals rookie of the season the previous season, and he's been showing himself. He's a very he's a force to be reckoned with.
Yep.
I have a fight between Jelly and CK here for 10th, which are points paying
Last.
positions. CK was audibly angry at himself before the race and on practice for his supposedly poor performance during that. I personally hope he does well this race.
Right.
Always be nice to see a driver who has, doesn't typically run up front. It's always nice to see.
I think Littman had a
It
problem. He's now behind Pios. I think he got a slowdown there.
I was there too, but Galaxo's gained a lot on Nint.
Is that so?
Nick's gonna go wide.
Pios
We
takes
may
3rd place.
see. Yeah. Galaxo just gained a second on the 48 car. Galaxo looking to end his what is now a 51 race winless streak.
Will he finally get rid of that? It's a question to be answered in about 33 laps. Tawa passes Litman Nick. Litman Nick is now sinking.
Nick had a bad corner there.
Oh, AJ hits the wall.
Oh!
Oh, eliminated the wall.
He missed the corner.
And now Dino
He's
is up
falling
onto
back.
him.
Bad. Yeah.
It's just the possibility of stress happening. You lose one position, you want to regain it, you make a mistake, you lose 2 positions. Now you're on a downward spiral as another wall slowdown, and Litman Nick getting passed by Dino now. He bumps him out of the way. That's a
Not
penalty.
good for him.
That's probably a penalty.
He bumped him like 3 times for him to move out of the way.
And now bumps Tawa. But that's just this one is clean racing here.
Yep, and you're
not
correct.
happy.
29 to warning.
Very frustrated.
Now side by side with Tawa. Is that another slowdown? I'm not sure.
Do you want to go stay on it?
Nick is losing momentum to Tawa. But
to
he's starting to catch up a little. Yep.
So when do we think we might see their first pit stops of the day? Ooh, Pius had a bad S's gone into the grass there.
It's the wall too.
Let's see what the gap is between the top 2 now.
Oh, I forgot to mention,
2.5 seconds.
happy birthday to Trobe. NTR.
Yes, very,
The
very happy
overall.
birthday to the season 2 Verizon 500 winner and the season 5 FiOS champion.
And our previous
Mhm.
owner. And then the lead developer of the season of this league.
AJ and Dino battling hard.
Oh, and
Crash.
they're both getting to the wall.
He might be stuck.
I don't think so. They're both getting back up onto the track.
Yep, they're good.
Unfortunate driving by the 45.
And they both merely misses the wall right there.
Battle for 4th. Tawa and Nick, former championship rivals, and probably still are.
I don't think Tawa is a championship rival, as he's on a
No.
part-time schedule.
Fortunate. These 2 have dominated the league the past 2 seasons.
But it seems that Toyota brought in huge upgrades for this season's cars, as the Smith Sport cars are just on another level. This is what Dino needed:
Yeah.
a competent teammate and a great car. And Smith Sport
First time.
just hit it. I think Alexa is closing in really quickly now.
Mm-hmm.
Is Alexa better on the older tires than Nint? Quite possibly, I think.
Ooh, and Dino gets sent to the grass. A little bit.
It's going to be Dino versus CK versus Viking.
Dino giving Viking the bumper there.
Here comes CK.
AJ
now.
misses the corner behind him.
big.
Oh, and he gets a bump. Oh, he bumped him twice.
Oh,
Viking misses
He
the
bumps him
corner.
again, and he gets a slowdown.
that might be a penalty for CK here. But CK versus Viking, the 14 versus the 24. The 14 pits.
Hit. Alright, I know Dino is not going to be happy with Hobbs after bumping him
Viking
like
is
numerous
speeding into
times.
pit road. Not by much.
Yeah, there might be like a 30-second penalty for him.
No, it's only going to be a second and a half.
Nah.
Might be track limits for Tao over there for a second.
Dino is not having a good time with this 24 driver car.
Whoa, huge bump for Nint. On two wheels for a second.
It's going to be advantageous for Galaxel, maybe so.
AJ finally gets past Jellyfun. Up into P10. Actually P9 because of Viking pitting.
Viking is already out of pit road. We're going to have a lot of green flag pit stops, as he may not be the only one.
Oh, Lippmann Nixon.
Nick's pulling in now.
Both MRI drivers are in to the pits.
Oh, Jelly with a cent and a half drives into the wall. I think he tried to turn AJ around. Didn't work. Probably slowed him down even more.
Oh, Galaxel made a mistake. Here comes Pios. Into second.
Pios overtakes Galaxel.
I don't think Galaxel's going to let that position go so easily.
These two are incredibly respectful drivers to each other.
Ooh.
Oh, that might be slowed down.
Yeah, Galaxel got too much into the grass. Both of these
Pios.
drivers really want that win.
Pios will Galaxel into the pits.
He speeds,
Oh, how much? How much?
just like Viking, by about a mile an hour.
Oh, that's
It's going to be
unfortunate.
1.5 second penalty. Ta was in too. He's going to make pit speed. Murillo's in. All right, here's pit cycles.
Here we go.
Couple drivers stay out. So far, Nint has led all but 2 laps this race. Looking for a second win of the season again at another road course.
But Pius is closing in now, 2 seconds behind. Everybody for Galaxo was 2 seconds behind, but he slowed down after after a while. While Pius given
Galaxo's out
under
of the
pressure
pit, yeah.
and dirtier.
Do we see the 48 and 41 pit?
Not yet, not yet.
No.
They stay out for
Yep.
one more lap.
Another lap. Ooh, Pios, really good corner there.
Oh, that's
It's
incredible.
gonna gain her.
Alright.
Rode that curb perfectly.
Literally catching up to Nint. Good corner on both of those.
CK and AJ now.
Oh, Nint! I think Nint hit a slowdown. Yeah, yes he did.
Ooh, Pios really close now. Ooh,
Another
Pios
great
might have.
corner.
But she hit a
that's-
slowdown.
Now Nintz begins to try and pull away yet again.
0.8 was the gap. this lap.
The top 5 have all yet to pit. Oh, the top 6. Antwall still out.
Whoa! Paul's get really close with Nin, but
Whoa.
massive bump there.
I need some words here.
Piles.
Again. Ooh, bad exit for the
That's a
41.
worse one.
Oh, it's just so long.
And it will gain ground now. Once again. Murillo, bad, very bad turn. Here comes Viking now. Something really bad happened over there. It was incredibly slow when I switched into him.
Again, the top 5 still out. Antwall.
Anto fighting
is
Galaxo.
also-
Anto sends it down the inside. Is it enough? I don't know. I'm lagging.
Nope, not enough.
Oh, and then the wall. Here comes Piles. Piles passes Nin there.
Pios into the lead. But will they pit? I think that's going to be a major player here. Pios is going to want that lap lead point, I'd assume.
Right.
Piles, Season 3 Verozin 500 winner. First started in Season 2, then left for a second to have a break from row racing. Returns in Season 5 after a new team has formed in VRA.
Right.
He only took a mid-season hiatus, Season 5. Here comes Nit back down the inside.
Retakes that first place.
Dive bomb. Pios is
And
not going to get that lap lead point.
yeah,
Alright, Piles is also the reason why she was able to give me a ride when it was like formerly called Newcomb Inc. Former owner Nebulon.
Yeah, now Nebulon gives... Of course, he gave the team to you, and now he goes to MRI. We've yet to see much out of him this season. Nin's going to go wide.
I think he hit the cone. Oh, yes, he did.
No, he's still
Piles
good.
and Nin side by side.
Piles overshoots it,
Oh,
gets
Nit's
the
going
bump.
to...
Both side by side once again. Let's see how they do in this corner.
Ooh, Nit's going to get really defensive.
Oh my god, that was...
She's
A
on this
really good
bumper.
battle up front.
It's the better exit off here. She go down the inside now.
Alright, basically.
Yes,
she goes.
will.
Yes, he does. Good
Another-
corner.
Really good corner by Pios. That's going to give her the lead and allow her to lead her first lap of the race.
That's 1 point to the plus for is it Team Blitzed?
Yep.
Ooh, I think Nin sent it with you. Oh, and there goes Nin.
Onto the grass.
Losing time now.
He's probably angry that he lost that place.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, he can take it back pretty easily.
These two drivers got into it a lot at Daytona. Nin displayed his displeasure for the driver, the 41.
Oh, but he
Um,
hits the cone.
Again, another mistake.
Oh, that's gonna
Nin,
mess my back.
Pios gonna go wide.
Oh,
keep it
Power
going.
really missed the cone.
Oh,
Incredibly wide line from Nint. Hits 2 cones. It's probably over. The stress got to him. And he's now losing time.
Alright. For the first time, really a while, we can see Piles get her lead. At least get her lead for her first
Antwall in the
lap.
pits.
I think the People who stayed out, they are going for a
This could
one-stop
be an
here.
interesting strategy. They might be able to do it.
I mean, it's like they need one more lap.
What really made Pios so infamous among the league was her amazing strategy decisions, and again, they might allow her to pull another victory here. But she goes wide. Bad corner. Nin also has a bad corner. Lucky for her. Lapped car, Antlaw behind them as well.
Antal will not get there.
Of the drivers who have already pit, Galaxo leads that group.
And he's catching up to AJ.
Yeah. So, from what we're seeing, the top 4 are going to be one-stoppers, while the rest might be a two-stopper. Might have to take 2 stops.
That is correct.
Although Ansel might be short as well.
Bios into the pits.
Yep, it
CK
looks about right.
Bulls.
And it's going to stay out. So, Pios is going to split the race right in half.
It's just a smart thing to do.
Right.
Now,
Dino
Nint's going to
into
lose
pits.
more...
So is AJ.
Yeah.
AJ speeds.
Okay. That's going to be a significant penalty.
How much is it?
So, it's going to be 3 seconds.
Oh, that's unfortunate for the 26 car.
So, Nit is going to stay out. He's going to be slower because of the worse tires. But he is going, once he pits, he is going to have much fresher tires, which might balance out. Although we've heard drivers say that this sort of strategy, if you stay out too long, it's not beneficiary.
But that only depended if it was a one stop or two stop. If the pit stop was only one time. Here they will have to pit another time, I believe.
Why am I just knowing now that Denny Hillman just won like a Vegas slot machine?
So he did do this. This is a true story. So Pios shuffles out behind Lippman Nick in 3rd? Yes. No, 4th.
Yep.
Is Nick going in this time? Yes, he is. He's in. He's already in, actually.
Already did his pit stop.
Galaxel in turn 11.
Corner. Yep.
Might see him come out ahead of the 48. Yeah, he's already on the front stretch. Nid's barely in his pit box. Who else is Nid gonna shuffle out behind? Yeah, that's what happens when you stay out on old tires longer. All right, Nid's gonna come out here. Might come out behind Pios even.
This is the difference in old tires.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, down in P4 is Nint, ahead of Tawa.
Battle for 8th, AJ and Viking. CK's trying to get into it too. Yeah, these two side by side.
26 and the 14. 26 gives him the bump.
2014 is looking for a mistake out of these two. Whoa, big dive down the inside.
Works.
The teammates both try to get past. CK's not able to.
Side by side now. Viking incredibly wide, pushes the 24 onto the grass.
He's going to get that slow down.
I don't think it was enough. The 24 keeps the position.
Ooh, another, again, goes wide. Okay, so Nit is going to have the fresher tires compared to these top 2, 3. Pios is, of course, there too. So Galaxo might have to make another stop. Who has the winning strategy, though? Unless they try to... No, they can't. There's no way they can stretch it to the end.
I don't think they can, yeah.
No,
AJ
everybody who
already
pit earlier is
closing
going to have to
in
pit again.
to Dino.
I think Jellyfan is out. He's been in the garage for some time.
Unfortunate for the Spread
Nick and
Motorsports
Pios.
driver.
Certainly.
Whoa. Unorthodox lane for the 41 car pushes both of them wide now. I would say that's a penalty for the 41 car.
See, Nick got on 2 wheels behind them.
Ios is gonna brake behind Litman Nick, ahead of Litman Nick, trying to defend that position, not letting him bump her out of the way. Now Litman Nick on the inside, what a move! It's gonna give him the position now.
The Galaxo's far up ahead, so if he might try to contest for that most lap lead point. 4 drivers have led this race, most since Vegas, I believe.
Season 1 veteran from Canada, a Season 3 Cup champion, has 8 wins. This is Galaxo's statistics, and he's here to get his 9th.
More importantly, end that winless streak that's been plaguing him since his championship.
That is right.
I was going to lose ground to the 29. I don't know how important that battle is going to be for her. But now she has the 48 behind her. Gaining on those fresher tires. Nick goes wide.
Oh,
Pios makes a mistake in the...
It's the tire wall.
Cutting it really close. That's the risk, and
this one is
high
a
risk,
fight
high
for
reward.
position. This is a sure fight
Yeah.
for position, as both of them will make it to the end, for sure.
Nick's definitely going to have that tire advantage throughout the rest of the race. If they both try to make it to the end.
Another
Pios goes wide.
Another fight for position is AJ in the 26 versus the 45 of Dino. It's also gonna be worth the points, as they are on the same strategy.
Nick now looking at second place, Slipman Nick.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're Galaxel, do you think you can still win off of your current strategy?
I don't think so. He would have to build a gap still to suffice for that.
So now to compensate for that, you're saying he should build a greater lead. Pios makes another mistake
I mean,
in turn
he
11.
has to. How much do you lose in a pit stop? Like 50 seconds? This is a really long one.
Yeah. Alright, so Galaxel not going to try to save to the end based on our thoughts. Here comes Nint on Nick.
He gets
Really clean pass.
He gets it. The Nick
Yep.
with a weird line here. It's 4 wheels on the grass.
Not going to benefit him at all. Big dive down the inside.
Doesn't work though.
Nint is right now he's his points rival. Use him up. Very aggressive driving from Nick.
Oh, that
And
might be
Nint
slow
makes a mistake all on his own.
Oh, AJ and Dino come together.
Viking is in the pit again. Big speeding penalty. That's going to hinder his race even more. Whoa.
Oh, and AJ, after that mistake, he pushed too hard and now he loses 2 positions. But he immediately switches with NFL. Or CK.
Nick gave Nint a huge shot into turn 11. These drivers are racing really aggressive. Viking out of his pits after serving that penalty.
Was it like 5 seconds?
It was 10.
Oh, wow. Oh, Littman wide.
Dino has a very interesting turn 11. Like, you'll have some drivers like Piles who drive that curb that has a little extra grip to it. And then you have Dino who tries to, like, diamond it. He dives it in really deep and is able to get good rotation and hit the gas off.
The question is, does it work? Since AJ once again is reeling him in. It's not the first time they are gonna fight. I think it's the third time AJ is catching up.
Ooh,
AJ
Piles
just-
and Nick both. Sorry. Multiple battles going on the track.
Huge lag spike. Littman
Nick is going into the pits.
He's trying to mitigate that loss
Yeah.
with old tires, but with this pit lane, I think it's over for his
So both
winning hopes.
MRI. Okay, so MRI has their own strategy. They're one of the earlier pitters of the race. The majority of the pack, and then you have Pios, Nint, AJ, and
CK
Dino, I believe,
and Dino,
and
yeah.
CK, who all stayed out until lap 22. These old tires, they tend to even out at the end here. So the big difference is about 5-ish laps, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
But after a bit, not much.
Talk about running
Alright,
a
Nick's
very
coming out of the
silent
pits here.
race.
Right. And Galexio Pitts.
Again, Dino and AJ side by side into turn 7.
Galax with a penalty.
Into the pits?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a huge penalty.
10 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna cost them a lot.
Yeah, that's the race is over.
He just... Yeah. Alright, Nint's back into the lead. 1.3 seconds ahead of Pios. Galaxo's hopes to end his winless streak might be down the drain. Murillo pits.
Yep.
AJ has
There's
passed
3-car
Dino, and
battles
here
still.
comes the 24.
Switchback move from the 45.
Ninten's in the grass.
I think that's
Here comes
called-
Pios down the inside.
On the
Huge
outside.
dive bomb.
Oh, and Nint passes her again.
Yeah, Pios couldn't make that corner stick. Dino, AJ, and CK all under a blanket. These drivers have been battling hard for that 5th position. Dino's, who's got a podium every single race so far, looking to just
Oh,
keep
here comes
this-
Pios. And Nint and her hits the wall. Good corner for both of them.
Good corner indeed.
CK all over the 45's number.
That allowed the 26 to pull away.
Now Dino finally gets a little bit of a gap. A little bit of a
Alright,
breathing.
Pios and Nint into turn 3 and 4. That's where Pios has been faster all day. Another big braking. Nint goes defensive. Piles again goes wide.
She trying for a move on the outside?
Definitely. Nint is just getting these better corners though.
Tawa has to pit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said,
Unless he's safe.
the pit cycle is 50 seconds. And that is, and no.
Whoa!
Power hits a bump, and now she has slowdown.
She got big air. I don't know if we caught that.
No.
Yeah, she caught a curb and just jumped. I was gonna have to push really hard to catch this 48 again.
Right.
Murillo, I'm not sure what happened to him.
He had a
No,
really
he's
bad.
still-
He crashed out before. Oh, bad corner for the 24 car.
Ansel has yet to pit, that's what it is. Murillo's on the same strategy as Galaxel, Limit, and yeah, as Galaxel. Ansel is still out. Still, the 45, 24, and 26. No, 26 pulled away. Galaxo's catching up to these guys here.
Tawa's in.
Alright. Yeah, Galaxo's gonna catch this other strategy. So,
But now he has to overtake everybody, and that's a hard part at Sonoma. There's many
Yeah,
cones that
so-
can catch you off guard.
I'm assuming Tawa and Ansel are gonna be the last to pit. Maybe not Ansel, but yeah. So now Galaxos might have to fight these three for position, but AJ's kind of far away. Yeah, if that makes sense. Dino, big mistake. Gonna let CK pass.
It's way better turns here. So that these last corners are really a problem for the 24 car, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Almost 10 to go. Nin is merely pulling away from Pios.
Pius is breaking a lot later in the corners to try and gain. Yeah, Galaxo's caught up to these other guys, so he has fresher tires. He's pit twice already. These guys have only pit once. Well, they both go wide, and
boom.
Galaxo able to pull through.
Double overtake there. He's on to AJ now. But AJ's got a massive gap now. 8 seconds.
Look, Galaxo is showing the advantage of that other stop. Oh, he would. Yeah, no, that penalty definitely hindered him though. He would be far up, way further ahead.
Yeah, he would be in third place right now.
Which for taking one more pit stop than the leaders would be pretty good.
CK gets
Pilo's
past
fighting
Dino,
for-
and this time doesn't lose it in the S's. See the gap now. 33. That's 6 seconds. Mistake from the 26.
Ooh, good S's by Pios there, and then makes a mistake. Here comes the 41. Around the outside. Pios to the lead with 10 laps to go, coming to 9.
Nint hits 3 cones in a row.
Really, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Pios is already going to have a really good corner, but Nint's mistakes as well just...
Nint has
Yeah.
a
Keep that thing
great
up.
corner. Helps him recover a little bit.
9 laps to go. Pios now back to the lead with Nint not too far behind. Nint wants this win. He said at Daytona Road Course that he was going to be a championship contender. He wants every point he can get. That means these extra points for winning the race. Nint's already having a much better day than his championship contenders, but he wants that extra edge. Another win would add really nicely.
Galaxo
Would be
gains
nice.
2 seconds on AJ right now.
Lax,
Oh, I think it's slowdown cone.
yeah, Nint, another mistake.
Oh, and that's another cone.
Lax might have, no, he's good. Battles up front. Nint, another mistake. He goes wide in the S's. Piles continues to just hold the gap. Nint's gonna have a much better corner there. Goes wide. Nint dot goes deep. It's gonna make it stick. Gains a lot on that 41. The laps continue to count down.
You know what so far.
Piles goes wide. Here comes Nint.
They're both side by side, and Nint will take the lead back.
Yeah, Piles went wide in that corner. It's gonna hurt
Wide
her.
again.
Not good for the 41.
26 is closing in on lapped traffic.
The 26?
Yes. This is not a fight for position or getting a lap back.
Oh yeah. 14. Race is really hindered by bad stop.
And a bad strategy. 6 round the outside, now has the inside. Goes incredibly wide again. There's the cones. And he's past the 14.
Or I think Galaxo went wide in the S's too. Got slowed down. Dino also goes wide. This is losing ground to the 48. Except has a really good turn 3 there. Just needs to hit her marks. Nint, ooh, really close. That's risky. If you want to make it risky, then be my guest, but
I mean, Nint is pushing as hard as he can. He does not want to
Yeah.
lose to that
Uh-oh.
41.
Oh, and Paul was into the wall.
oh,
Galaxo closing in on the lapped car.
it's really bad for Pios. Had to have been some technical issues.
Will Viking let his friend by? No. He's gonna fight him. Now he's gonna let him by. Galaxo goes wide. On one of the fastest parts of the car, of the track. Viking does not want to pass him. And we have a fight for 10, for 9th, I believe. Murillo and Antol here. 43 and 13. 43 makes a move on the inside. I think he hit the cones there. He's trying his best to keep him behind. And Murillo
45
will
and
take that
29.
position.
45 and 29 battling for 6th here.
Oh, and Paul pressed the wall. Yeah, that's gonna cost a big time.
More mistakes out of the 41.
29
And it's
tries
gonna
to
pull
overtake on
far.
the outside. Will now have the inside. Still side by side. 35 has the better exit.
Nint's making mistakes of his own too, but Pius is not going to get anywhere near.
Some grass pushes the 45 wide. This fight is still ongoing. Does not want to give up.
Toxic really wants a caution to come out. He wants to wreck. He wants everyone to wreck, basically.
AJ goes wide. That's going to let Galaxo get into third. Valuable position.
Oh, what the hell is Viking doing?
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who saw that.
Just didn't brake. This is a lapped car, by the way.
Oh, we did okay, and he goes into the wall.
Why aren't we getting these lapped cars out of the way? Quote from Christian Horner.
AJ and Viking
This is
side by side a little bit.
This is a fight for position, and we're not getting this lapped car that is fighting for nothing out of the way.
Bring, I can't tell you if you're I can't tell if you're being serious or you're actually joking.
What?
I'm just looking at chat. Oh,
Big
Viking hits
mistake.
the wall.
Maybe that will finally deactivate the 14 from the fight for third.
Nick and Dino still battling though. 6th and 7th.
And AJ hits slowdown. Merely misses all the cones back there.
Ooh, Pius not a great turn 11 either.
Right.
45 still keeping up with that 29 here.
43 and 42 battling for position. I didn't notice that.
Galaxo is now way off. I think AJ is starting to settle for fourth.
After 4 laps to go.
Another lap.
All the
Now
battles turn to other positions.
Now Murillo fighting Tawa here for 8th place. Oh, Tawa
Oh, and Tawa hit the wall.
now 43 is
Saying
on
he
the
is-
inside.
No, Tawa said that he's freezing. It's not gonna be good for him.
Not at all. He's doing pretty decent with issues.
Gets overtaken here, hits the cone.
3 laps to go. And then, I don't think Vin has to worry about Pyro saying more. He has
Antelope's
already
gonna
pulled
pit.
away.
Yeah, I was saying Antelo, he was indecisive about this strategy. He's just going to get fuel. But couldn't decide whether to stay out with Nint and Pius or go in and try to kind of split the middle. But
Is AJ catching
No.
up to Galaxo?
I mean, the tires are going to even out soon.
I swear the
'Cause
gap was way bigger.
No, it was.
Oh, goes wide.
And big mistake.
Nah, that's
Yeah, that's
Okay.
going to kill that.
that's the fight over. Tawa regains
Pius.
control of 8th. Murillo makes a huge mistake there. Talking while doing a corner. That's something you don't do. And now we are having fight for 10th place. Antolol versus Prince here. This is the battle of all time.
This is the battle. There was someone who predicted these two would be battling for the win. They're still battling, but more just for a point.
Who the hell predicted that? I want a word with him.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're 2 laps to go.
Solid mistake.
Now Murillo is there. Pump and run from the 43 car. Beautifully mastered. Great overtake there. I want the inside tower. Now has a tougher line.
Piles gained another second, but yeah, Nin's definitely letting off a bit, trying to take it easy these final couple laps.
Oh, what is Tawa doing? That's a line.
He's definitely having issues with his car.
Was that faster?
It was spraying on. Teleport me to victory lane when the race is over, please.
For 4?
Just like, just because.
I mean, you're already in the box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'll have to go for then.
Who wants to do the final call here?
I kind of want you to do it.
Yeah, you do.
I can do that. Viking goes wide, turn 11. So does Antelope.
This might be how it plays out. This type of standings.
I think we just saw a disconnect.
It's not Nint.
Piles merely tries to catch up to Ned, but I don't think that's gonna work.
Still drivers battling for position. Murillo and Tawa for 8th. Nick and Dino for 6th.
Oh, I think
Nint
it was
through
you.
those final corners, really just letting his car do the work. Piles really tried to gain, but it's not going to be enough. And through turn 11, a dominant day, a good strategy, and a good battle with Pius. Nint's going to cross the line here for his 2nd win of the season.
Incredible performance of the rookie in the Cup Series.
Uh-oh.
Line up, guys. We're having race 2.
It's definitely the wrong thing.
Race 2,
Relax
guys.
is going to come out 3rd. AJ 4th.
Oh, and Antwell hits the wall.
Dino's going to wall CK. Not going to work out. CK's going to come out with 5th. Nick's going to come out with 7th. And Dino 6th. Antwell, big mistake. Just going to hurt his race.
Right.
Congratulations, Pios giving to Nint.
And Tawa
Amazing
loses
battle.
the position to Murillo. Tawa sends it going 400 miles per hour into turn 11. Does not work out. He does not collect the 43, and he will finish behind him.
Very sportsman Pios gives her congratulations to Nint for the win. Nint's going to go into the pits as well. AJ's going to follow behind.
He overtakes in the pit lane.
Ansel is just going to park on the front stretch with Talon and Merlin.
I don't know why he's Nint pitting. He's the victor. He's the victor. He should go burn it
He's
down.
probably going to do the same as Pancake yesterday. He's going to celebrate in Victory Lane. Oh. Or he's out of fuel.
He's gonna pit for fuel. He didn't have enough for the
And
inspection.
an all green, an all green race. Good strategy, good battling. Personally, this is already one of my favorite road course races. In just overall, it was really good. Anything you want to add, Kron?
No, not really. I have nothing to say. It was a great race, just different strategies. I like that.
Yeah. So,
I'll bring Ninten for a interview.
sorry, my microphone disconnected. Are you back?
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
back, you're back.
So, very interesting day.
There he is. He brought a friend in his car. I think that's Dino.
Dino wants to be a part of it too, I guess.
It's the
Teammates again celebrating their Smithsport actually celebrating their third victory this season.
it's this rowracing.com sweet victory moment.
All right.
It's time for interviews.
All right, let's try to get Ninten here.
Right?
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Nint.
Yeah, I'm-
Second win of the season.
Yes.
How we feeling?
Yeah. I don't think I have the fastest score, but I don't know how I pull these road courses wins off. These wins off in these road courses. I mean, it's just you got all these guys. You got Gak. You got Piles. You got Tower, of course, against me also. But I don't know where I pull them. How I pull this off. It's just the speed comes out of nowhere. I think. I don't know, man. I'm just so glad because this is my first ever Sonoma win in the road racing league. So finally get that off my back. It's been a long way to get here, and especially as a rookie, I think I will have a pretty good cushion in the standings because my contenders were in the back the most entire race. Of course, there was that incident with Piles at the end. I think she had a leg spot or something. That kind of gave me the win. But she still put on a really valiant effort there for me, and I managed to fend her off and let man sometimes Gak. He could have won that, but he just went on the wrong strategy. He was the fastest car, I think, but things worked out in the end. Got pretty decently. Took it really safe at the last couple laps there. I think a bit too much, but you know, win's a win. So I just, man, it was fun. It was a fun race, really.
That's good to hear.
Mhm.
So, yeah, you pretty much answered everything I wanted to ask, really.
Well,
How are you feeling with Smith Sport?
oh, just great. I mean, the team works together. I communicate with my teammates every single time. There was some tension yesterday in the D2 race, but that's nothing to worry about. We'll work on it. And Dano's also a great teammate. He's fast every single week, and we're both fast. So it's kind of difficult to focus on one, of course. But we're always up there, always making the big moves, and well, got us the win again here. So I think it worked.
You got your teammate here, Dino,
Yeah,
celebrating with you. Congratulations to you both.
both on the win stage.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
yeah, thank you.
Now let's go to our second place finisher, Pios.
Hello, Piles.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
So, second place here at Sonoma. You really, really strong effort here. I gotta give you props. But at the end, just faced with issues. How are you feeling about that?
Not good. I'm gonna be honest. This is the first race that's really stung to lose, I think. Where last time there's been many situations where, oh, I could have just done this better, or oh, it's okay, it's just a game. This one hurt. This one hurt a lot. I was not the fastest car on new tires. I struggled a bit in the mid-pack racing at the very start of the race, but I was by far the fastest car on old tires. And I think it is very plainly obvious that I would have won that race had I not gotten 3 screen freezes in 2 laps. And that just kind of sucks, especially because even with those screen freezes, I made enough mistakes in the final few laps that I could have hypothetically made up those last 5 seconds, especially on that last lap slowdown that I hit. I think I wouldn't have sent it on Nint. I don't think I would have gotten that close, but had I driven cleaner laps beforehand, I probably could have still won the race. It's just a whole lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda kind of deal where I put almost everything together and still made some very transparent errors to where I thought I could finally break my streak of no VRA wins on the road course and the very long winless streak I'm currently undergoing. But it's yeah.
You wanna tell us about the strategy about like here? There's a lot of different mixed things.
I feel like I don't know. I very much autopiloted the strategy. I just drove the car, and I knew I could make a 2-stop because I was keeping track of how many laps I could do in practice. But even with the, I knew I could do a 1-stop. Sorry. No, it's just I'm surprised a lot of people went for the 2-stop, and because I do not think it was very hard to fuel save for this track. I really wasn't paying attention to fuel saving at all. It was mostly just drive the car and just keep the car together when it's on older tires, and that was working pretty well for me overall. I did lose a lot of time to Nick and I battling, which was mostly me making a lot of errors on the new tires, but even then I was just so much faster on the old that I think I had the winning setup, I just didn't execute, and how much of that was my fault is the big question.
Yeah. Again, you show really good speed. Actually got the results today. So I'm sure we'll see a lot more of you the rest of the season.
I'm sure.
Alright.
But I'm not racing for a championship. I just want to break that win streak.
I understand. Yeah, good luck to you the rest of the season. We'll see you at I think it is Darlington.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys. Hello, hello.
Hey,
You left the game.
I did leave the game. I can come back.
Okay. Yeah, you should. So, third place finish, top of your little strategy group.
Mhm.
Both you and Piles, honestly, were really close to breaking that streak of winless races, but a podium finish, really good nonetheless. How are we feeling about that?
It's my highest finish of the season, yet I'm still not happy with it.
Or could
Still not
you?
happy with it. Because did you see me speeding in the pits?
Yes, that's
I had a 1 second stop penalty, and then the second time I got a 12 second. I was going
and
like 62.
Max is out at 10.
Yeah, but like
So
I think I would have totally caught the leaders otherwise.
yeah, no, you were catching all the other cars on the same strategy as Pios and Nint, but
Hmm.
I think that penalty really did hinder you.
Yeah, because then I got held up by CK a little bit, AJ a smidge, but I think I would have been battling Nint for the lead for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah. So did you kind of have that in mind going into like the race, the strategy, and how it might be mixed up? Or how did you adapt to it mid race if you had to?
I just honestly, once my, I just pit once I felt my tires were just falling off.
Hmm.
But I guess they were able to drive on the old tires pretty well.
Yeah.
But personally, I hated it. I could not stand those tires. And then
Well,
out of the pits, they break way later than I thought they would. Which is brutal.
what was that?
They break so much later than I think they are in the pits. So that's why I sped so much.
Oh, I see. I see.
Mm-hmm.
You were kind of battling with AJ. He wasn't for, yeah. The other cars on the other strategy.
Yeah, AJ, I was definitely battling with him at the end.
Hmm.
Was interested to see if I was actually going to get that podium, but I had an altercation with him. We kind of collided, and he went wide, but I don't think it was my fault.
Hmm.
You know, I can share the clip later.
Yeah, we can look at that. So, like, how do I say this? Of course, you had your strategy. When you saw Pios and Nin and everybody else staying out, what was your kind of what did you do to compensate to that?
I realized I needed to start pushing. So by the end of, I think by the end of my first stint on the first set of tires, I realized the best way to take that corkscrew. And then
Mhm.
as soon as I got on that fresh tire, I was nailing them. And I was just trying to get as many as I could. And
So
I
just try it. Yeah.
huge gap on them, but it wasn't enough.
All right. Thank
Fortunate.
you. I think that might be all. Oh, actually,
Viking kind of won one a little bit, but I don't think so.
Hmm?
I thought Viking won a little bit, maybe not.
yeah. You think we'll see more of you other road courses, or just other races in general?
I think other road courses I've totally got a shot. With these cars, I'm feeling really comfortable with them.
All right.
Getting the hang of them really quickly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that will be all. Thank you, Galaxo. I wish you luck at Darlington next week.
Thank you.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
You're muted. Oh. You can. You can. I don't know.
Alright, and that's it from today's race. and VRA. I'll see you guys next Saturday for the D2 race. And thank you for watching, everybody. And I'll see you soon. Next Saturday.
C Broadcasting Group and C Sports reserve their respect. Any unofficial use of this telecast without credit to C Broadcasting Group and the respective rights holder is prohibited.